Welcome back to Dash Explorer. Today, we're going on a road trip. So today we are going on a road trip. We are driving from Richmond, Virginia, all the way down to Jacksonville, Florida. Today we are breaking it up in half. We do have the luxury of stopping in South Carolina today so that we don't have to drive all of it in one day. But on our way home on Monday, we will be going 9-ish hours straight from the time we leave till the time we get home. So we're gonna bring you along on our road trip. And so let's go to Florida. Ready?
Yes!
All right. All right, car is packed, everyone's loaded up, and let's go to Florida. All right, so we have been on the road for just a couple of minutes and already here to check in. So I talked a lot in our road trip must-haves about the different things that we bring on a road trip. And one of the things that I like to do with all of those things that I bring is wait until at least we get onto the interstate when I hand them out to the kids. This is something that my mom did with me, and something that just like, it's not like you jump right into the fun stuff. We listen to some music when we first get in the car and just all get settled. It helps to teach them some patience. And also, I don't know about you, but when I'm packing up to leave for a road trip, I am running around like crazy, trying to grab all the last minute things, upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside, that to just be able to sit down in the car and let everybody take a deep breath and just settle in for a few minutes before I start handing out all of the things. So Haley is settled in back there. She's got her blankets, so she's gotten cozy, and she's got her Tony box, and we are probably gonna hand out snacks in just a few minutes because they were asking for snacks before we left, but I wanted to wait until we got into the car so that it was something for them to do once we got in the car. So that's my first mid-trip tip, is to kind of wait till you get on the interstate before you start handing out all the fun stuff. We are checking in at just past the 1 hour mark. We left, I guess it's more like an hour and a half. We left right after 4:30. It is 6 o'clock. Overall, it's not been too bad as far as traffic for rush hour time.
A little bit of construction traffic for the most part.
And now we are getting ready to stop for dinner.
Sheetz is one of our favorite places to stop on road trips, so we decided this would be an easy place for dinner. We were able to fill up on gas, use some clean bathrooms, and choose from a large variety of food for dinner. There was also plenty of space for the girls to run around and stretch their legs. This first night of the trip was pretty uneventful since we regularly travel about 3 to 4 hours away from home, and that's about how long we were on the road that night. But we were very happy when we arrived at our hotel since everyone was up way past their bedtime.
All right, we made it through part 1 of our trip. We are in our hotel. Delaney is loving it. Hey, Delaney. It's only 10:09 at night. But we also have a quick celebration because it is pie day. So we're gonna eat a little pie and go to bed, and ready for another day in the morning. Good morning. We survived our night in the hotel. It was quite an adventure, and giving them pie at 10 o'clock at night may not have been our best move for the second time we've ever stayed in a hotel. So we didn't go to sleep till like 11:30, but that's okay. Everybody was up and ready to go at 7:30 this morning. So now we are going to go down and enjoy arguably the best part of staying in a hotel, and that's the continental breakfast. We have packed up all of our stuff, got it all somehow magically back into the car where everything fits. And now the first stop on our adventure is just about a half a mile down the road. And we are going to Buc-ee's for the first time. We've heard big things. We don't really know what to expect, but we will see how this goes.
So Buc-ee's ended up being pretty overwhelming since we were experiencing it for the first time, so we didn't take too many videos or even record our thoughts afterwards, but we definitely understand the hype and look forward to many more Buc-ee's trips in the future. We hit the road again, and we were fortunate enough to have a pretty seamless drive on day 2, especially considering the girls did not get a ton of sleep the night before. The weather was beautiful, we got really lucky with traffic, and before we knew it, we were rolling into Jacksonville. We will keep our Jacksonville visit brief because we mostly just spent time catching up with family and chasing around all the kids, but we do want to share some of the highlights from our time in this beautiful city. There are a lot of cool restaurants in Jacksonville, and I wish we had had time for more, but we did enjoy some delicious pizza at V Pizza, which is conveniently located right next to the beach and had a large menu with a variety of pizza options as well as some delicious drinks. In the past, we've all had a lot more time to enjoy the craft breweries around town, but we were able to sneak in a visit to Rev Brewing, which we were very excited about because we've been hearing great things for years. They also serve brick oven pizzas as well as a variety of appetizers, such as this delicious brie plate. We were also fortunate enough to have amazing weather while we were there and got to enjoy some beach time. The beach is not quite as relaxing with a bunch of small kids, but they all had a great time and it was so fun to make those memories together. And one of the best parts of our trip to the beach is that we got to take a ferry boat ride on our way home. All right, coming back from the beach and we're getting ready to get on the ferry. It was very short, but it was such a cool experience for the kids. And one of the most unique things we got to do was check out the Jacksonville Riverside Arts Market. This market is located under the Fuller Warren Bridge and is held every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It has a variety of small businesses that includes anything from local food products to various handmade items. There are also a bunch of food trucks that cover just about anything you could be craving. I also can't forget to mention the beautiful views of the city and the St. Johns River. The girls had so much fun taking it all in, and Haley got the most perfect souvenir since she is still loving all things Paris. Although our time in Jacksonville was far too short, we are looking forward to many more trips there in the future and exploring even more places that this city has to offer. Stay tuned for next week's video where we will be traveling the 9 hours home from Jacksonville all in one day. If you enjoyed this week's video and want to stay tuned for more of our family travels, feel free to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you can get notified when we post new videos. Also, don't forget to like this video or leave a comment if you have any questions or any Jacksonville favorites that we missed. You can also head over to Instagram and follow us at @Explore. Thank you so much for watching today, and we'll catch you in the next one.